Hi my crown ones, welcome back to my wonderful channel. If you're new here, my name is Kim. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's tutorial is about these wonderful box braids that I created. I was pleasantly surprised. This is my first time, so if you want to see how I achieved them, then keep on watching. Oh, and be sure to subscribe.
What's poppin' 10? I'm the pasta 10. All these ends, why you motherfuckers got to be? I'm just cops again. Eat a box or something. I ain't such a little watch with some rocks or something. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin' 10?
So starting off, you're going to be needing some braiding hair. I have these regular Crownedksutherland braiding hair that I got at my local beauty supply store, and these are like $1.99 per pack. A rat tail comb, some oil for your scalp. I'm using wild growth oil, some rubber bands because we're going to do them with rubber bands, some edge control to make everything neat, and some beeswax. And guys, and some arm strength. And guys, I started out with 6 packs of braiding hair. I had like half a pack left over, and you're going to put your rubber bands, like, you know, in a container or something, and add the oils and put the edge booster on your scalp when you're adding the rubber bands, just to neaten the roots. So as long as the roots look neat, like the hair when it's completed will automatically look neat, guys. And my friend was hair, guys, so I had her part my hair for me. I have my hair in 22 sections to be exact because I counted. So that's how I parted it. I wanted jumbo braids. I would have even did my hair in 10, guys, because I don't like braiding my hair or sitting long to do anything. So we have 22 braids, and with each pack of braiding hair, I separated them into 4 pieces. So starting out, I'm adding some beeswax to my hair. And guys, I did blow my hair out a little bit. I didn't do it like a lot. I feel like my hair could have been blown out some more because it would have been easier, but I don't like heat, so my hair isn't blown out that much. You can blow your hair out as straight as you want to, but this is my preference. And I'm literally taking the hair in 2 sections, and then I'm just using my hair as a 3rd section, and I literally added it on my scalp, put my hair in the middle, and then I just started making a plait or a braid, whichever one you call it. And then I'm just literally doing like a regular plait, and when I get to where my hair is about to stop, I take the braid and I take some from the right side and the left side. So from the 2 pieces of hair, if that makes sense, I take some and I make them into a 3rd braid. That is where my hair stops, and from there I continue braiding. So now the braiding hair is in 3 sections because our hair stopped, so we needed a 3rd piece to continue the braid, and then I continued braiding the hair. I hope it makes sense, guys. And I had a lot of tangling because when you make each braid, you want to follow through and separate the hair. I wasn't doing that. I was just plaiting and doing the braid without separating. So separate with each braid, like with each plait that you do, separate, and you won't have the problems that I had. This is my first time doing braids like this on my hair, so it was really a learning experience, and I'm pretty proud of myself because I think my braid came out really good. But just keep separating, guys, so you won't have the problems. And as you see, the more I did the braid, I noticed that, and I started separating it, and then it got easier for me. Like, I didn't speed up this first braid because I wanted you to see, like, it took me a little minute. I'm not an expert. I don't braid hair every day, so it's not gonna be fast. So if you want to braid your own hair, have patience, guys. I've seen you comment under some of my videos saying that, oh, I tried it but it didn't work. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to take your time, like, especially if you're beginner and you're not an expert at doing this, it's not gonna come out perfect. You have to take your time and you have to redo. If it doesn't work, redo it again. And while doing this hair, guys, I redid some of these plaits a few times. Like, I really did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to take some out, like if it wasn't done properly, or I didn't like how it looked, I had to pull a lot of them like out and start it like over. But with box braids, as long as you like plait it like tight enough, it'll look neat in my opinion. And at the end of the day, when you're done and you add your decorations, whatever little kinks that you had, you can just put a decoration over it and you're good to go. But yeah, enough rambling. That's me in real time doing the first braid. It took me a minute, but I felt that it looked so neat, and I'm still like gagging over the fact that I braided my own hair, and I'm really happy with the results. And look at the first one, is really so neat, guys. Excuse my dirty shirt, but it's so neat. Like, I did good. I really did good. So that's the first one, and after hours of doing hair, we're at the top, and I'm just gonna show you again. You get this hair just like that. You hold it, you put it on top of your hair, and then you just start making a plait or a braid, if you call it a braid, with your own hair. And you take your time and you try to do it as tight as possible, especially if you have 4C hair like mine. Like, the top part was a struggle for me because my hair is so thick. That's why I wish I had like blown my hair out a little bit more. But the next time I do braids like this, I'll probably separate my hair into 3 sections and do it like that, instead of like using my hair as a 3rd section, because it got really tricky at the top because of how thick my hair was. You see that? And when you get to where your hair is about to end, you separate. You take a piece of hair from both sections and you make the middle section, just like I did there. And then you have to really hold the hair so your hair isn't left out. And if you don't grip the hair tight enough and tuck, your hair will be out. And for a few of the braids, I told you before, I had to really take them out and then do them again because my hair was peeking through. But the edge control and the beeswax is what will hold your hair in, and that's basically it. Like, I think it's pretty simple. Well, not simple, but I think it's pretty straightforward. You literally just put the braiding hair on top of your hair at the root, and then you just start plaiting, and you put your hair in the middle, and then you start plaiting. And once you get to where your hair ends, you pull hair from the braiding hair from both sections, and then you made a 3rd braid, and then you continue braiding to the end. And because these were really long, I had to like put the braiding hair at the end of my mouth to like stretch the hair so it's not like tugging at my scalp, so I could get the end. That's a little trick if you don't have anybody to help you. And guys, for my last braid, let me tell you, the last braid pissed me off so bad. It was not like cooperating. I don't know, I was tired and I was overdoing my hair. It wasn't really cooperating, so the last braid isn't the best braid. I think the rest of the braids were like nicer, but the last braid, it was really trying me. And I think like being tired and like really plays a part in how your hair comes out. Like, if you're like fed up with doing your hair, like, take a break, because once you get to that point, you're just gonna be like whatever. But that's it really for the braiding portion. And as I said, if you made like any mistakes while doing it, you have the jewelry, and the jewelry will cover everything up, and you'll still like slay, like for real. I think with the rubber band method, as long as you get your parting like good enough, and as long as you add like the beeswax and the edge control to like the roots, and the parting looks clean, your hair will automatically like look neat. Like, it doesn't matter, it will look neat. That's why I like the rubber band method a lot, because it helps with how neat the hair look. And especially if you can't grip hair like me, I don't think I could like braid my hair from the root by myself like that. So the rubber band method does all that. And we're finally finished, thank God. I was so fed up at this point. But we're finally done. And you see how long the braids are? Like, they went right down to my tushy. And you're just gonna get like a scissors, guys, and trim the hair up. I didn't think I trimmed the hair up good. I'm not gonna hold you. I even stuck myself in my palm with the damn scissors, because I've never done this before, so I ain't no expert. But I tried trimming it up as I've seen professionals do. I tried trimming it up like the best way I could, and then I dipped the hair in some hot water. I don't know where the clips are with the hot water because they're missing, but I really was recording, unless it wasn't on record, but I'm looking back and I can't find the clips. But you're gonna hot water your hair after this, and a trick is, which I found out way after, get like a rag and put it with the hot water and like put it on your scalp and also on the roots of the braid. That will help it to look like way neater. But I'm just oiling my scalp. My scalp was really dry after all that work, so I'm really just oiling my scalp and my hair. Well, my scalp. I'm oiling my scalp. My scalp is just like sucking up all that oil because it was really dry, and I'm just doing that. And then I'm gonna go in with some mousse. I think it was after this I put hot water on the hair. Yeah, I think I hot watered it after this, and then I'm gonna go in with some mousse. And you wanna soak your hair in mousse, like saturate the braids so it'll make them like fall, and it'll make them look a lot neater, and it'll be way more relaxed than how they are, because I realized the braids were really stiff, but as soon as I added enough mousse, it was way better. And you know, the usual, you do your little edges, and I felt like I could have left out a little bit more here, but it was like kind of all in. I couldn't get to do my edges as much as I wanted to, but this will work. So you're just gonna do your edges, neaten everything up, and that looks hella good right now with your edges done and your parting all oiled and moisturized. And then I'm just going in with some hair decorations, and I was really just trying to see the ways I could wear the hair, you know, feeling it out down the middle, you know, little styles. I was just trying to see. And you're just gonna add whatever decorations you want. I got these on my local beauty supply store, and I'm just adding it. No specific like pattern. I'm just putting it where I think, you know, it'll look nice. And the little parts that I felt that, you know, could have been neater, I just added the decorations. And that's really it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next one. Mwah!